This is my drawing of Colonel America from Marvel Zombies, and today I'm going to guide you through each of the steps so that you can draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of our page and draw two large circles for the eyes. We're going to start with the one on the left, starting from the very top. We're going to go all the way around towards the bottom, and then bend that back up towards the top. Now let's leave a small gap in between the eyes and draw that same size circle on the right. So we're going to start from the very top, bring it down towards the very bottom, and then back up. Let's go to the inside and add two curves for the brow. Start on the left, bend this in and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Let's go back to the left side. We're going to bend this out, up, and then out towards the top of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going across and then bending that out. Let's tuck the eyeballs in underneath the brow. We're going to start on the left side, draw a smaller circle going all the way around, and just pull that in towards the inside. And I'm just going to line it up on the right, doing the same thing. Let's go in between the eyes, add a fold, going up and then down. Now we want to leave a gap and draw two lines coming down the inside of the nose. From the top, then it's out and then down. And come back down and then in. Let's fill the nostrils in black. Just underneath the nose, we're going to draw the mouth with a curve. We're going to come down and up. And we want to add some wrinkles and folds. We're going to step back down on the left, then it's out and then up. Do the same thing on the right. From the ends, bend this out and then down towards the corner of the mouth. And close out the bottom with a curve, going up and then back down. Let's separate the teeth. On the left, bend this down and in. And you want to cross this like a T, coming straight down. And it'll fill the corners of the mouth in black. Now let's go back up to the top of the eyes. We're going to step out to the side and draw the edge of the head. We're going to start on the left. Come straight down to right about there. And I'm just going to line it up on the right. Let's bend the mask, coming down and in towards the mouth. Now I want to curve this up and then in between the nose and that fold. And then we're going to tuck the head in underneath the mask. On the corners, we're going to step in, curve this down underneath the mouth, go across, and then bend that back up. I'm going to add some goop coming down from the mouth. Let's start on the left side. We're going to bend this around and then down. I'm going to add some drips across the bottom, going up, down, and then up. Just leave a gap. Just working our way down towards the chin. And we're just going to go around the corner of the mouth and then back in. Let's go back up to the side of the head and add the wings. We're going to start with the left. Bend this out and then up on both sides. Now I want to come down, tapering this in towards the side of the head, leaving a small gap. Let's add two more sections underneath. Coming down and in. Step out, and just pull that in towards the side of the head. Let's tear open the top edge of the mask. We're going to start on the left side. Just draw these angled lines going around the eyes, going up in the middle, go across, and then down towards the right. Along the center of the head, we're going to draw the bottom edge of the A, leaving a gap in the center. Draw two angled lines, one on the left, one on the right. Flatten this off with a straight angled line going up, and then just pull this back up towards the top. And now we're going to place the brain on top of the head. Let's start right in the center. We're going to add a fold. We're going to go up and then down. Come back to the center, add a curve on the right side. Go back to the left, just working our way around towards the top. Now I want to add some layers around the perimeter of the brain. Let's start in the center. We're going to go up and then down, step up, create a smaller curve, go all the way around the outside and then in, and we're just going to close this off. Let's do the similar thing on the right side. Now I want to add some texture inside the brain with these small circles. You want to vary the size, working our way across. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw on the body. I'm going to start by adding the shield over on the left side. So we're going to start from the bottom of the head. We're going to draw a large circle, going all the way around towards the bottom of the shield. I'm just going to carefully bring that back up towards the head. Now I want to trace this circle along the inside 3 more times. So we're going to start from the very top of the middle. Just going to add that first ring, going all the way around. Step down, draw that again. Now I'm going to do that one more time. Inside that center circle, we're going to add the star. So we're going to start right in the middle at the very top, angle this down and out, go out towards the side, bring this down and in. Now I'm going to add 2 more points across the bottom, coming down and then up in the middle. Let's go over towards the right side, just underneath the head. We're going to curve the body, going out and then down toward the hip. From the hip, curve this down and then in behind the shield. Now on the step up, draw that same curve for the top of the belt. Let's line up with the center, go over towards the right and draw the edge of the buckle. Go over again and draw 2 lines for the belt loops. From the top of the belt, step up, add another curve, and we're going to draw 2 lines coming down. Let's add another star in the center of the body in behind that shield. So we can go up and then down, draw in the right side, and just tuck that in. Let's go back up underneath the head on the right side. We're going to curl the arm, coming down and bend that out towards the wrist. From the wrist, we're going to curl the thumb, going up and then down, round with the thumb, and then bend that back up. Let's add the edge of the palm with 1 more curve. Now I want to wrap 3 fingers along the outside into a fist. So starting from the side of the thumb, draw a half oval, going out and then in, step down, draw another oval, and we're going to tuck this up underneath the thumb. Then I want to do that 1 more time. Now from the bottom of that last finger, curve the palm, coming down and then up towards the wrist. Step down, curve the arm, coming in and then up towards the body. Let's go to the center of the arm, add a curve for the edge of the glove, step up and draw that again. Now let's go back to the buckle. We're going to step down, add a curve, going up and then down. Leave a gap in the center, go to the left side. We're going to bend the leg going out and down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, go out and then down towards the right heel. And now we want to curve the bottom of the feet. So we're going to start from the heel, bend the foot coming down and up towards the outside of the foot on the left and right. Let's go back to the left side. I'm going to curve the top of the foot like a half circle. We're going to go up, bend this down, aiming towards the heel, and I want to leave a small gap along the inside. Now we're going to go back up to the right hip. We're going to curve the outside leg, bend this out and then down on top of the foot. Let's go on top of the left foot and draw that same curve, going up and then in underneath the shield. Let's add a thick sole across the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across on both sides. Let's go to the top of the foot, step up, and draw another curve for the edge of the boot. Let's add a final touch by adding some tears across the body. So we start from the left side, just adding these wobbly lines going around, and just working our way up towards the top. And then we'll sign out art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how to draw Colonel America from Marvel Zombies. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.